Welcome to the Point Second Podcast. My name is James Keeley. This is Sammy Schaefer, as always. How you doing, Sammy?
Feeling good, James. How is your trip going?
We'll see. We'll see. If I make it back alive, we'll talk. I'm sure I'm spending a lot of money, so we got to get these bets in, make that money. This is episode 33. Going to be probably available on the 19th of December.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about the 18th of December. You know why?
Why?
Because my baby, Maren Catherine Keeley, is 11 today. Oh my God, my baby! Changed my life. I love you, Maren. Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God. But we're taking her on a Disney cruise today, so she's got no worries.
She cannot complain about her birthday.
She knows she's loved. She's spoiled, but she doesn't act spoiled. She's the best kid.
You guys go every year to Disney, right? This time?
This is 2 years in a row.
Okay, I was like, this is the thing for her. She's going to be like, I have the best birthdays in the world.
Yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday? Oh, I went to Disney every year.
Yeah, went on a Disney cruise. Oh my God, I'm going to be so broke. Oh my Lord. Sammy, we got to get to it. We got to make that money. What's on the show?
All right. Keats still kicking. No country for old murderers. And let the playoffs begin.
Let the playoffs begin, baby. College football. Bring it on. All right, Sam, episode 32 was a lot of fun. We got some people that disagreed with our comedian picks, but hey, this is what we do.
Yeah.
We're stirring it up, causing that controversy.
If you don't like it, start your own podcast.
Start your own podcast, talk about dead comedians and rank them. That's what we do.
Dead Comedian Society.
Yeah, oh. Maybe that's why we're not doing that well. Proud of that one.
That was a good callback,
Dead
Joe.
Comedian Society.
Come on, that was good.
And Robin Williams. Talk about Robin Williams. You know what? I give it an A+.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, currently on a Disney cruise. I wonder what you're doing in your spare time.
Oh, I'm getting in trouble.
little volunteering at the homeless shelter.
Yeah, that's for sure.
helping out kids.
See, the thing about volunteering at the homeless shelter is like they know where to get the best drugs.
Oh,
So that's why you do it.
God, it always comes back to that. You're gonna leave me, aren't you? One of these days, I'm gonna be at his funeral going, yeah, I told him.
I tried to tell him.
I told him on like 80 plus episodes.
My mom's gonna corner you. And
Yeah.
you're like, Mr. Schaefer, I swear.
Mr. Schaefer,
Even off air, I tried to tell him.
I did what I could. All right. We decided to get a little breakfast, Sam.
Yeah.
We did that this morning,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly. Let's do a little game day food.
Is this game day food?
All right, Sammy, it's time for everybody's favorite game day food segment. It's this game day food.
Nice.
Where are we, Sam?
We are at Chick-fil-A are we in Deerfield?
We're in Deerfield,
yeah,
Illinois.
Chick-fil-A, Deerfield.
It's still chilly.
It's so cold.
Everybody's like, it's so warm today. It's not. It's very windy. It's very chilly.
Anybody that says that never left their house this morning.
Never left the house this morning. This is a different segment of game day food because it's post games after maybe a little bit of a hangover.
Yeah.
There were some Sunday games. I did very well, and I enjoyed myself. So this is a whole different take on it. What do we have, Sam?
We have their spicy biscuit sandwich.
Spicy chicken biscuit,
Spicy
baby.
chicken
I
biscuit,
love
yeah.
me some chicken biscuits. All right, everybody knows the
Yeah.
rules.
Hey, before we get
6.4.
into this, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Because you handed me a straw, but
Yeah.
it blew away, and it landed in the ground. But it was still in the paper packaging, and I still use it. Is that gross?
Yeah.
Would you use it?
No. I thought I was
it was
hoping
still
you'd
in
bring
the
it up.
package, though.
I couldn't wait to tell people.
It never left the wrapper.
It landed in a puddle, Sam.
That is dry over
It
there.
is not dry. I go, I'll get you another one. You're like, it's in the wrapper. The flimsiest wrapper ever. Oh, it's like that really cheap toilet paper that people buy. And
So
they're
this
like,
is
it's the cheapest.
this is the new segment of. Is this gross?
We better speed this up in post.
All right.
All right, everybody knows rules. 6.4 or higher is going to get you game day food designation. Yeah, I do like some spice.
Okay. I'm not feeling much spice though. I'm not tasting much spice. Little tiny bit.
Yeah.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're not doing the card.
Okay.
Sammy, you gave this a 6.8.
7.2.
7.2.
The biscuit is so flaky.
No.
The chicken is good. I would have gone higher if it was spicy. I think you were you went for another bite. I think you gave it 7.5.
7.4. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's very good. I wish it was spicy. My biggest complaint with spicy fast food is it's never actually spicy.
My problem with the Chick-fil-A biscuit is it does fall apart pretty easily.
But that's what makes it good. It's all flaky and barely holds on. Look at that. Oh, I love it. It's just barely hanging on.
This is hitting the spot because went to a little family party last night. Had a few. Yeah, it was good. So this is
This is definitely game day food. Chick-fil-A, I think you're gonna make it. Everybody's so nice here.
Absolutely.
We've been to some places, some fast food places, and they are surly.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't everybody operate like this?
I don't know.
My pleasure. What can I do for you, sir? Thank you for giving us a job so that we can pay for things we love.
He was so nice.
They get it. They get it. You can say what you want about their everything, anything else, they get it. Love Chick-fil-A. Keep up the good work, baby. I need to hear every day it wasn't gonna give me clogged arteries. All right. This has been a fascinating segment of Is This Game Day Food?
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy,
Yeah.
time for everybody's favorite drinking game. Are these game day drinks?
Yeah.
What do we got, buddy?
Today we are drinking Jingle Balls by Spiteful Brewing out of local Chicago. And then you turn it around and you get this lovely drunk reindeer showing off his Jingle Balls.
Look, he's not real good in the chest area either.
No.
You pointed out.
Nice little saggy, floppy tits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know who doesn't like that? Paul McCartney. Loves big juicy ones.
Oh, Paul McCartney. You and your boobs.
Paul McCartney.
You know the Beatles are more than music than just boobs. They were music too.
What? They're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Woo.
All right, so this is winter ale brewed with spices like nutmeg, ginger, and cinnamon.
I gotta say, the can does grab your eye.
Yes.
I mean, that little fella, he's flashing you. You know, you want to add a little, vulgarity to your
I
Christmas.
think all husbands should jump out on their wives dressed like that for
Yeah,
Christmas today.
do it, guys.
Just get some jingle bells, dangle them down there.
Send your pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. Cheers. All right, we'll see how this goes. Oh, we forgot to get cards. Well, we'll just do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One of those things. It's the honor system.
Okay.
You're not a beer guy,
I'm not really a beer guy.
but you're
Correct.
festive.
Festive. Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
You actually can taste the different.
Is this coming for you?
Oh God.
We'll see.
Oh.
Sammy.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
You gave this beer
Mhm.
6.4.
7.2.
Okay, damn it. I was gonna.
I like the nutmeg. I like all the different spices that was in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it was good, and it's not a heavy beer. I don't like heavy beers. It's nice and light. I could drink this all day.
Okay.
Christmas time, games are on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tip my hand.
Let's see. I think you liked it. I'm gonna say. Oh God, I'm so scared. I'm gonna say 7.6.
Okay, 6.6.
Oh,
You're so close.
that
You
count?
almost missed it.
Oh.
You almost missed it.
Oh.
If you said 7.7, this was your fate, my
Oh
friend.
no!
This was your fate.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, it's good. It smells really good.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the spirit. I got it super cold. So
Yeah. I mean, it kind of had like a gingerbread flavor to it.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
very good. I would drink that on Christmas Day. In fact, I might pick a 6-pack up.
I'm drinking that, and I'm having more than one. So it's a game day drink for sure. So yeah, God, I wish I would have gotten you with that cotton
It was
candy.
close too.
Yeah, let's talk some college football, but nicely done, Spiteful Brewing. We
Very
like
good,
them
yeah.
local guys. This has been another great episode of these game day drinks. College football picks. All right, Sam, it's been a good day.
Yeah.
Had some Chick-fil-A wonderful service there.
Oh yeah.
God, I love Chick-fil-A.
It does because we've had some really bad experiences lately. So it's always good to have a nice experience.
I used to believe in the goodness of people, and the service industry has made me question my thoughts on that.
Really going down.
But Chick-fil-A rarely, if ever, lets me down.
Mhm.
So I can't eat there every day, though. I don't need to fill out this shirt in a worse way. Let's talk some college football. Sammy, I told you to do some homework.
Okay.
Here's the bracket. Okay. Did you look at a little bit of college football?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. And you said you might take a parlay.
I did.
I want to hear the news on this in a second.
Okay. Yep.
All right. I did a little more research. I think there's going to be an upset. I like the underdogs a lot. I hate Tennessee. I think this has been established on the show, but I don't believe in Ohio State. I think Ohio State will probably cover that one though. I have no faith in Penn State. SMU did not show up, and they knocked Bama out of the playoff. So I got that game I have no interest in. We'll talk more about the picks in a little bit here. But is there anything that pops out of you that like could? I mean, everybody wants to see Indiana make that run.
Yeah.
But I could see. I think it's going to be Georgia Notre Dame,
Okay.
and I think Notre Dame could give Georgia a headache there. Boise State, I think, is going to get knocked off by whoever comes out of that Penn State SMU one. I just don't think Boise is going to do it. I think they're going to meet their match. Ohio State If they play Oregon, that should be a lot of fun to watch because that first game was good. And then I think Texas will probably edge Clemson. And then I think Arizona State's going down pretty early.
Okay.
So we'll talk more about that after this one. But I've stepped up.
I think
I
so.
stepped up. You stepped up too, my friend. You took a parlay. What do we got?
I went all underdogs.
All doggies.
Sticking with the theme of the Points Taken podcast.
4-dog parlay.
Okay, Tennessee plus 7.5, SMU plus 8.5, Indiana plus 7.5, Clemson plus 11. 20 pays me 270.
I love it.
I'm excited.
You're hanging it out there, brother.
Yeah.
Well, here's what happens, okay? You take Indiana plus 7.5. If they cover on Friday, then you start building. Then the next game is SMU at 11 the next morning, getting 8.5. If they win, you can cash out. You're probably going to be able to cash out over $100 at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have
riding
the cash
through
out option. And then you got Clemson. Clemson covers 11. You're getting closer to like 150 area. And then do you risk it on Tennessee? I'd probably hit that cash out button.
We'll wait and see.
Hit that cash out button. So I got two of my favorite plays here. And we're going to do the NFL plays on X because I don't have the lines yet, and I'm at sea.
Yeah.
I'm a seafarer. What's our first game?
Number 10, Indiana. Number 10 at Jesus.
You're doing great.
Number 10, Indiana at number 7, Notre Dame, 7 p.m. on Friday, December 20th. Indiana is plus 7.5, the total of 50.5.
Okay, it's the first game of the playoff. It's gonna be fun. I hope they show it somewhere. It's not just Disney movies the whole time. Indiana averages 43.3 points per game. Notre Dame averages 39.8 points per game. Where's this going, Sammy? What are we taking?
Over at 50.5.
Yeah, I love it. I love this play. Indiana has really put up some major points, and Notre Dame has been killing it. They've been lighting up the scoreboard lately. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the weather when this comes up. We're a little bit far out. If we do change it, I'll change it on next, but I highly doubt it. 50.5, I'm going to lock it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to lock it in. But Indiana plus 7.5, I think is kind of a live dog too, and I like it in Sammy's parlay. All right, what do we got?
Next up, number 12, Clemson at number 5, Texas. 3 p.m. on Saturday, December 21st. Clemson is plus 11 with a total at 51.5.
All right, just let's get to it. What are we taking?
Clemson plus 11.
Yeah, I like Clemson plus 11. I hate Clemson. Texas has only put up more than 20 once in the last 4 games. Clemson's polarizing. They look like they're trash when they lost the opener to Georgia. They got stomped 34-3, but then they put up some really like convincing performances. Last game, Cade Klubnik played. Cade Klubnik. I would say Klubnik. Played very well in the first half versus SMU, kind of slowed down, but he had 4 touchdowns. He lit it up. They found a way to win. I like that plus 11. Those are my 2 plays. I like those 2 plays in the first one. Again, the Ohio State, I'll probably take like an Ohio State team total in that. I don't trust Tennessee's at all. Tennessee at all.
Yeah.
And Ohio State, like they're due to light up that scoreboard.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that SMU Penn State game, it's garbage, but I'm going to take it.
Of course.
I'm going to take something in there. I'll probably take SMU. So that's it. 2 college plays. Follow us on X. We'll put something on IG. We're getting you. We're getting you straightened out. We'll do all the NFL picks, and Sammy's pick's going to take a week off.
Hey, if my parlay hits, does that count towards 4 wins?
No.
Damn.
We'll do something called Sammy's Super Balls pick, and it's a parlay of 3 or more picks.
Yeah.
And we'll see what your record is on that.
Okay.
If your regular picks are any indication, that's going to be a very quick segment. That's going 2 weeks. And then you'll be like, can I just borrow a couple bucks?
Let's just cut this
Can you
one.
transfer money from DraftKings to me? All right, Sammy. Let's talk some news and get everybody out of here. It's nearly Christmas. Oh, my God. A week away. Sammy, what else is in the news?
John Hinckley Jr. has decided not to open a music store after negative reactions.
Do you know who John Hinckley Jr. is?
No.
Okay.
Is he it sounds like he assassinated somebody.
he tried to.
Did he really?
You're going to love this story.
Okay.
He tried to kill President Reagan.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No.
He wanted to impress Jodie Foster.
What? That's a real...
This is a real story. He got obsessed with the movie Taxi Driver. Have you seen Taxi Driver?
I have, yeah.
Okay, Jodie Foster was a trafficked girl. She was like 12 or 13 in the movie. She's saved by this taxi driver played by Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
The character was named Travis Bickle. He goes nuts. He sees it down the decay of society.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes a vigilante. He goes up against the pimp of Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
and he tries to assassinate this, I think, a presidential candidate. So
that's part of the movie.
In the movie, that's what happens. And this guy gets obsessed with Jodie Foster, starts acting like the De Niro character, and then he tells his parents he's going to enroll in Yale and take a writing course, gets all this money. He just spends it stalking Jodie Foster.
Wow.
He writes poetry to her. He sends her letters. He calls her on the phone. I mean, he did a number on this girl. Like, it was a lot. I feel really bad for Jodie Foster. I feel bad for anybody who's subjected to this sort of stalking by a crazy person. And he said, I want to impress you, so this is what I'm going to do. He wrote this in his journal before he shot Ronald Reagan. He says, over the past 7 months, I've left you dozens of poems, letters, and love messages in the faint hope that you could develop an interest in me. Although we talked on the phone a couple of times, I'm not sure if that's verified.
That's scary if it's true.
But I think it was. Like, she answered, and yeah, I got to look that up.
Back then, it was probably easier to get numbers.
Yeah. I never had the nerve to simply approach you and introduce myself. The reason I'm going ahead with this attempt now is because I cannot wait any longer to impress you.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I didn't have the nerve to simply approach you, so I'm going to try to assassinate the president.
It's like, that'll get her attention.
Wow.
He's
How does a human actually make that rationalization?
and he was like 25, 26, blah, blah, blah.
God.
Yeah. He was a nut. So he had a gun. He fired 6 shots. One of them ricocheted. It hit Ronald Reagan. A Secret Service agent stood in front. It shot him. He was shot. I'm pretty sure he died from that. Mm-hmm. And the press secretary, James Brady, was shot, and he was confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. James Brady, and he had a long recuperation period, remained paralyzed on the left side of his body until his death in 2014. Brady's death was ruled a homicide 33 years after the shooting, but I guess Hinckley didn't have to serve any extra time for it. He's released. He's trying to open a record store. People are like, fuck that guy.
Wow.
And he's like, yeah, I guess not. He says, it says in the article, time has moved on for Hinckley, and he wishes others would move along with it. He said he's no longer the man he was when he shot Reagan in 1981.
Maybe change your name. If you really want to get away from it, just change your name. Do something.
Go into hiding for the rest of your life. You don't get to own a business. You don't get to be in the papers. You don't get to say, hey, come out to my record shop. Yeah. You might remember me from assassination attempts. It's Crazy Johnny's records.
It might sell records. I don't know.
Crazy. But now he's like, he's going on tour. He's playing shows.
Yeah.
Fuck right off. I believe in second chances. I believe in rehabilitation. Mm-hmm. But I also believe that you got to pay the piper.
Yeah. Find an at-home job.
Yeah.
Stay on your computer typing.
You don't get to participate in the rest of the things we all get to participate in. You don't get a small business loan from some guy who's busted his ass. Like, how does he even have money?
I don't know.
And I'm sure these prison slobs are writing him letters. And I'm so impressed with you. Jodie Foster's a lesbian, I'm single and totally straight. I'm a bronze level lesbian. Remember that from the episode?
Yeah.
Your bronze level gay thing you did? What is it? The hierarchy?
The hierarchy. Well, that's what I call it. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's
the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's trying to open this up in
wow.
Williamsburg, Virginia, and he said, I got some bad social media.
This is
try to open anything.
Wild.
I know. You never knew that story, huh?
I must have, because the name kind of rang a bell as he's tried to assassinate somebody, but I didn't know the story. No.
Jodie Foster. I mean, great actress.
Yeah,
goes to Yale, tries to improve herself, and she's got this nutter, and then she's in the news because he's like, on your behalf, I tried to kill one of the greatest presidents of our country's history. Oh my God!
What a nutbag!
What a nutbag!
Yeah, go hiding.
Go hiding.
Go hiding.
You're allowed to live, but honestly, if he even has like a traffic ticket, they should shoot him in the fucking head. He get like a smaller window. Too soon? Too much? Don't care. All right. More news, Sam. What's last?
Legendary Rolling Stone guitarist Keith Richards turns 81 years old today.
All right. We're filming this a smidge early, so don't die, Keith.
Yeah, dude.
We'll look ridiculous.
Oh, God.
We'll look ridiculous.
You can hang on for a week. Just keep pumping whatever drugs you've been pumping on. Just keep going.
If you got to do a game day band, you got to give them a score. What do you give the Rolling Stones out of 10? 6.4 or higher is going to give them a...
I mean, they're a game day band, but they're not high on my list. I
Really?
didn't grow up with them. I mean, like, I know them from their songs that are in the movies because they've got such iconic songs.
Any Scorsese movie is going to
Yeah, it's gonna have Rolling Stones.
have
in
a
it.
lot of Rolling Stones in it.
So I mean, I guess a 7.1.
7.1?
It
Really?
was before my time.
Oh,
They're talented. I am not saying I don't like them, but
yeah.
they're not who I listen to.
Yeah, they're like
I don't go to the gym and rock
they're
the
a
Rolling
9.
Stones.
They're a 9 too. I love the Stones.
Okay,
I like the Stones more than I like the Beatles.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who's your favorite of all time? Man.
Favorite? I don't know, man. Off the top of my head,
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin, baby.
Okay, there you go. That's good that you know that one.
Zeppelin, Pearl Jam, Tool. In that order.
Wow.
Love them.
Zeppelin, Pearl Jam, Tool. That's interesting.
I know. I got it. Tool and Pearl Jam. It depends on if Eddie Vedder's shooting his mouth off about
He's
politics.
sober now.
Yeah. Whoever's not shooting their mouth off about politics, you're my number 2.
There you go.
Zeppelin's always one. Rolling Stone magazine ranked their top 100 Rolling Stone songs in
Yeah.
2013. Nothing's changed since
Do they have
2013.
100 songs?
Oh yeah, they started out as like a cover band for like most of the British invasion. They were
Okay.
covering black artists in America. They were playing blues and all these things. And these British guys were like, this shit is awesome.
Mhm.
And we're not as racist as Americans are, so we're going to embrace it. And actually, but maybe the more racist thing is we're going to steal it,
Yeah, so maybe.
make a ton of money off of it. Pretend
They
we're
call that cultural appropriation.
they
there.
culturally appropriated the shit out of our American,
And-
our strong, black, talented artists.
And all those black artists, no one heard from them, and these guys kept going for 40 more years.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I guess but they probably got some licensing. God, I hope they got some
Do
licensing.
you think back
money,
then they cared
royalty
about
money.
licensing?
I mean, they were ripped off by a lot of people. These very talented songwriters and
Yep.
musicians. But anyways, enough of that.
Okay, back to good news.
Sweep that under the rug, America. Here's the top 5 that the Rolling Stone magazine said was the best Stone songs. And this, one of the guys from the Black Keys was on this board. Cameron Crowe, the director, was part of this, and they all collaborated. They had the top 100, but here's the top 5. You can't always get what you want. Seems legit. It's a
Okay.
very good song. It's been in a lot of things.
Everybody knows that song.
Okay, Street Fighting Man. You know Street Fighting Man?
Nope.
Street Fighting Man's fantastic.
Okay.
I had a feeling you wouldn't know Street Fighting Man.
Nope.
And it seems like you've been in some street fights
I'm
in
not
your
a
life.
fighter. I'm
You're
a lover.
Bullshit! I have seen you in bar fights. Sympathy for the Devil. Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. You know that song.
Yeah, that one I know.
Satisfaction. Can't get no satisfaction. I don't think that belongs on the list.
Okay.
I know it starts off heavy. It's got a riff that everybody knows. But two, I don't know. And then number 1, they have Gimme Shelter.
Okay.
I cannot argue with that one.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite Stone song?
Yeah, Painted Black.
Painted Black.
Painted Black's my favorite.
They got Painted Black at 6. I think
Okay.
that's wildly low on the list.
Okay.
That should be top 5 all day long. Painted Black is a fantastic song. Brown Sugar. Oh my God, Brown. They got that at 8.
Mhm.
Brown Sugar. Do you know what Brown Sugar's about?
I'm assuming it's about a black girl.
It's about a black girl who is works all day, and then the slave owner goes into her little cabin there and assaults her all evening, every
You know a
evening.
song about that?
It's so dark, and Mick Jagger said, "I wrote that song in my 20s. I couldn't write it today. It's just too much. Like it's too heavy. I was trying to make a point,
Yeah.
and everybody's like screaming like woo!
That's okay.
It's so dark. It's so horrible. Nobody listens to the words.
I don't care.
Nobody
It's
listens
got
to
a
the
good riff.
words.
That's all that
Like,
matters.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, I can dance to this.
How come you taste so good? Yeah, woo! And they're like, oh no, that poor girl in that song is not enjoying the time. Jumpin' Jack Flash was 7. I don't like Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's
Yeah.
not one of my favorites. It does not even deserve to be in the top 30. Wild Horses was 9. Do you remember the movie Fear with Marky Mark?
Yeah, I
And
mean, a long time ago. I
yeah,
remember
well,
it.
there's a roller coaster scene where they cover the song Wild Horses that was memorable.
Okay.
Anyhow, couldn't drag her away. Under My Thumb was 10. Beast of Burden is a fantastic song. That should be in the top 10. 19th Nervous Breakdown, Mother's Little Helper. She's a Rainbow. That was on a commercial lately. The Stones are friggin' amazing.
They
They're
really
still
are.
touring. They're in their 80s.
I mean, their music is still popular.
Yeah.
Says everything you need to know about them.
There's a scene in Casino, and they play the intro riff to Can't You Hear Me Knocking. And it just sets the tone. It's
Oh, yeah.
great. Shattered. That's a great song. I love the Stones. Way better than the Beatles.
Hey,
I guess-
Paul, welcome back.
Paul, I guess, called the Beatles like a blues cover band a couple of years ago.
They kind of were, I
And
guess.
but Mick was like, oh, we're a smidge more than that. I mean, the Beatles were heavily influenced by Elvis
Yes.
and other American black artists.
Mhm.
So they stole all their shit. America, way better. We
Yeah.
left that shit country for a reason.
Yeah.
So don't come and steal our stuff. We got out of there. We were the smart ones. I like that we made like we were in the 18th century,
Yeah.
liberating
We
ourselves.
definitely helped with that choice.
The forefathers, they kicked ass, and we're reaping the benefits. Hallelujah. God bless America. I salute you, gentlemen. Thanks for watching, everybody. Christmas time is upon us. We will be back. We ain't gonna leave you hanging. We'll be back for I think we're doing like what, a Christmas Eve show?
There's Monday's the day before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
yeah.
come on, Christmas Eve. Yes, you're right. Christmas
Yeah.
Eve show.
We're gonna have some fun,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Come back. Keep following us on X at Points Taken Pod, Instagram at Points Taken Pod. Enjoy your holidays. Don't bet those dumb bowl games that don't mean anything, but bet those playoff games. Bet that old parlay, Mr. Sammy here.
This is my first college pick of the season. It's gotta hit.
It's gotta hit.
Gotta.
He saved the best for last. If this hits, oh my god, it's not gonna hit. Enjoy. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.